last couple of weeks, and yesterday looked like it was going to be one of those days once again to start with, but everything turned out fine in the end.
Well, it did, yeah. As you say, the last few weeks we've struggled in front of goal, and Norwich is the last place you need to be going when you're struggling in front of goal. But we made quite a few changes to starting lineup, and positional changes too, and learning from, we hoped, from our league defeat there 6 weeks earlier, and that's the way it turned out.
So first of all, getting there late and then having to rush, and then the game starts and you go 1-0 down. Yeah,
it's again just like we did against Chesham. We started brightly, had some decent half chances in the first few minutes, didn't go in, and we got hit on the counter attack. Actually, Norwich's first real attempt of any note. Very quick, neat move, and we were 1-0 down in 15 minutes. And it's very tempting to say, well, here we go again. But
the response from that was very positive, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, the girls picked themselves up, dusted themselves down, went again, and some moves and positional changes that we had been working on came to fruition in a big way. I think we scored 3 goals in a 10-minute period, which was very pleasing to say the least. You know, to Michelle Byrne, our captain, proved her versatility once again by moving from centre half to centre forward, and using her strength and pace to cause problems at the other end. And she created the first 2 goals for Rachel Koski and Lauren Goodyear, who came in and slotted the ball in neatly, and indeed she was denied a clear penalty herself when she was brought down, so it was a real purple patch.
Yeah, so from going 1-0 down we go 2-1 up, and then we get a third.
The third goal was something else really. I knew it was coming, the Norwich keeper clearly didn't. Zara put the ball down 40 yards out. The players lined up for a dinked ball into the penalty area, and Zara ran up and gave it everything. The ball flew towards the goal, smashed against the underside of the bar, bounced down up in the air, and Taylor Pengelly, who had a fantastic full debut, was more determined than anyone else, stuck her head on it and 3-1 up.
Yeah, talking about Taylor, I mean, she's been away from the club for now, what, 18 months, and she's come back and made a bit of a difference then.
Yeah, she has. She's a very versatile player, very strong, player with both feet, good in the air, a no-nonsense player who uses the ball well. I've been involved in her coaching throughout our time with the club as a junior, and know exactly what her strengths and attributes are.
Yeah, so we're 3-1 up, but then unfortunately just before half time we give a soft one away.
Yeah, not unlike the men's team actually. We had a bit of trouble defending a set piece, a corner, which again was the wrong decision. Found its way into our box. We failed to clear it, and it was stuffed into the roof of our net, literally on the mark of half time. So from being in a 3-1 fairly comfortable position, Norwich are now back in the game, just a goal behind us, and it was all up for grabs again.
So did that really change the half-time team talk? I guess it probably did.
No, actually. I couldn't fault the commitment and the way the players stuck to the game plan at all. It was just a case of go again, same again, second half, and let's see where it takes us. We rode the storm, which inevitably came from Norwich. The first 5 minutes after the break, got ourselves back in control, and grabbed a 4th goal when the goalkeeper from Norwich hesitated on the ball. Michelle charged her down, managed to block the clearance. The ball fell to Rachel Koski. She still had plenty to do, but she lifted the ball over the covering defender into the net, 4-2 up. And then it was pretty much a question of do we try and hang on, or do we carry on going for a fifth goal? And we decided that we'd keep playing as we were, rather than fall further and further back.
I often think that's the best way, because you fall further and further back, you invite them on, and
well, yeah. In all honesty, Norwich were unfortunate in the last 10 minutes not to perhaps get a third goal. We rode our luck a little bit. I have to say it's about time that we had the rub of the green, and we managed to keep it at 4-2. In fact, it's fair enough to say that as well as we could have had another couple of goals, as could they. It was a very open and entertaining cup tie, but I think we thoroughly deserved our win.
So the draw was made today, the first round proper, and we go to that place up the O5. Yeah, not a place we like to mention in these parts, but I think we know what we're talking about.
Yes, we're going to Milton Keynes. Whatever anyone's feelings might be on the legitimacy of Milton Keynes Football Club as a whole, the ladies are certainly there and deserve ultimate respect. We've played them now as MK for the past 2 or 3 years, and as the games have always generally turned out to be hotly contested and close games generally.
And I'm sure our 2 new signings from MK will be looking forward to that one as well, and put one over their old teammates.
Well, you have to hope so, don't you? It's often the way that players can go back and nick a goal against their old team. Just hope that's the case on the day, and that we're able to make progress into the second round.